What started as a debate turned into a roast and then something completely different.
I'm back to Michigan like we ain't got family in Michigan. You crazy as a mother. You ain't safe, dog. I'll be on Puritan in 2 days. You won't pop up on Puritan? You won't bring your the West Side?
Kraig was talking like he was actually doing something himself. You know what Kraig said? Kraig said he was listening on his own and he had a show and he was doing it based off of it. But what we finding out is that Kraig had people putting batteries in his back, just like Corey was acting like he needed a battery in his back to do whatever it is that they was gonna do.
Hopped on that plane and got up out of here like I didn't know what hotel he was staying. I knew what hotel you was in. I knew you called and changed your flight arrangements to leave that night. I know what you did.
Oh, you were supposed to stay an extra 2 days and
supposed to be here a week. He got up out of here that same night. Push ass.
Insert Kraig Facts into the conversation. He gives his side on this Corey versus Anton beef. Well, it escalated. But before we dive in, this isn't about picking sides. This is about how a conversation can spiral out of control when egos are involved.
We gonna be roasting Anton Daniels.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, he is invited to join. If he would consider joining us, that would be so dope. Anton Daniels, we are going to roast you.
That's right. Bring the broke down beard with you.
Ain't no teams in this. I just seen somebody commented on YouTube, Team Anton. Ain't no teams. Anton don't care about you. Man, why bring up my name like I'm a buster or a crony? Man, you don't know me.
It's
you should have kept that between you and Corey.
Listen, bro, I've lost respect for the whole 5150 platform across the board. I've lost complete respect for the whole 5150 platform across the board. Taking orders to pretend to defend your boss that can't defend himself. I've lost complete respect for the 5150 platform altogether. I have no respect for these at all. The only reason that Kraig is doing what he doing is because his big homies in the background is putting a battery in his back on what they telling him to do in order to defend his boss that can't defend himself. This is why we're broken as a culture.
You see, it's this right here that shifts it from the moment to a motive.
He speaks in so much illogic, so much fallacy. Sometimes it's hard for me to have an opinion because I know he's trolling. I know he's playing. He's a character online. This is he's like an evil evangelist, dope dealer accumulation of thought. We always gonna stick to logic, man. I feel like he does a lot of projecting. He projects his internal feelings and emotions onto other people in debate, in argument. That's something that needs to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be exposed.
They say you say you left the show. Like when was you up there hosting and you're like, yo, come into the stage, and then you gave the mic to the comedian. I need you to do a half hour, and then you headed to dinner. How'd it go?
No, so I was on my way to the show, right?
Okay.
I'm listening to them debate, and I'm on my way to the show. I'm laughing, having a good time. I'm like, oh, they trolling each other. Each other. And then he brought my name up. That's the only reason I went up there. He brought my name up in a fashion that to me is not respectable as a man, almost disregarding me, right? Because he was trying to put himself on a pedestal so he could use a fallacy called appeal to authority. I got to make it seem like I have more money, like you guys are beneath me, like you're below me, and he's not on my levels. Your boss ain't even on my level, so how are you on my level? Appeal to authority. That's when you try to use something that will be perceived as greater than someone as a logical argument. It's like saying, hey, Todd's a basketball player. Todd's the best basketball player in Dina. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm the best basketball player in Dina. But you ain't better than Michael Jordan. Well, what does Michael Jordan have to do with me being the best player in Dina?
Right.
Do you feel what I'm saying? And there's this thing where if you say it, it's mental transcendence, right? So when you say something enough and you think on it enough, there's a belief that you can transcend your mentality into someone else if you think of it enough and you ponder on it enough. So pimps do it all the time. Politicians do it all the time, where they have to get you to accept a lesser position intellectually, as well as a position in a social group that's beneath them, so they can run their plays. So that's what he tried to do. He tried to use the appeal to authority fallacy by implementing himself or putting himself into a greater position socially. So everybody be like, yeah, he's above them. He makes more money. He got millions. He dropped $500 in the chat. He's a baller. He wanted to be perceived as above. Now, the illogical fallacy when it comes to appeal to authority is, hey, now I'm comparing you to me because I'm greater. I'm greater, and I've put the thought out there to people watching that I'm greater. So now anything you say is not as great as I am. It's going to be beneath me because you're not on my level. It's totally illogical.
Whether you agree or not, that's his clearest explanation of why he feels the way he feels.
And I want to clarify a few things also, man. I drove up there not to fight the dude. I drove up there because I heard on the live that he had a security guard with him. And that just was, as a homie, that struck a chord with me. Like, hold on, this brother is bringing security? He brought security. I didn't even know he had security. So he planned on doing something.
Planned on it.
He planned on it.
Now, Kraig feels like they were just trolling. But to me, I saw it as something deeper. I saw it as a major lack of respect for the other's opinion. And it's hard to have a debate like that, especially if you're not in the right setting. Now, Anton, dude is calculated. I feel like he did that from the start because, well, all his interviews nowadays, 5150 podcast, the main topic. Check this out.
Men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Okay. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. Maybe. But I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in.
Now, it's that clip right there that has everybody saying Anton definitely knew what he was doing. And I feel like it's 1 out of 50 Cent playbook. I'm not sure if Corey knew that it was supposed to be an alley-oop, but things look like they might be a little bit serious now.
I'm not arguing with him about what kind of money he got or if he balling. If he rich, I'm proud of him. I want to see the man hustle. But I ain't beneath no feet. See, you should have tried to build a bridge with me as opposed to trying to assume that I'm just weirdo-ass Corey follower. I'm not a Corey follower. That's my homeboy that I got much respect for. Remember that. You showed up with a security guard because you planned on kicking up dust. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You did what you did, but I showed up in support of my homie. If I was there and your security would have got out of line, he would have got dealt with. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't about no tough guy shit. Ain't nobody trying to be tough. If we was on some tough guy, we wouldn't have made it out of Pasadena. That's on bloods. Oh, I know Detroit. You thought you ran back to somewhere safe? I know Detroit. We can fight on skateboards, you hoe ass. You can't turn your back on me talking about let's go outside. I'd have hit you in the back of the head. You hoe ass. How you turn your back on Corey? You don't even know Corey well enough to turn your back on him. That's because you wasn't serious. You knew you was on camera. If you got real beef with a man, you don't talk and turn your back and say, let's go outside. You didn't want to go outside. If you really want to go outside, you would have took your ass outside and stayed there till he came outside.
He was out there with a stunt double? Oh, he was out there with a stunt double.
But you did the triple sow cow silhouette that you learned in ice skating. You triple sow cow. You act like you want to go outside and you spun your ass back around. That wasn't no fade you was looking for. You triple sow cow. That's some Tanya Harding shit. It was a calculated move. Hey, if he raises the ante, you raise the ante. You read the 48 laws of power. I get it. Court attention at all costs. I understand it. But you don't know who you with. You don't know who you dealing with. I'm sharper than you, bro. I ain't hiding behind no religion and no politics. I'm gonna roast your ass and logically destroy you. You keep me. I don't care nothing about no emotions, bro. I ain't faking Christians to Christians so they support me. I ain't playing rich baller think I'm cool and with me. I'm just little old me. I like to laugh, a low-key philosopher, a dope-ass MC, and just a regular. But you can't. This ain't gonna go how you think it's gonna go.
You just hope that this doesn't escalate where anybody gets hurt. But I don't see this being resolved anytime soon. But what are your thoughts? Let me know down below. And if you're not currently subscribed, hit that subscribe button to the right and to the left. More dope content. Until next time, I'm out.
This that Raymundo reacts, huh? Y'all came in for the laughs, huh? You did. Stay for the commentary cause it makes sense, huh? Real talk.
That boy is good.